y'all can hear me. What's going on, guys? It's been probably 2 weeks since I've been on this thing, and I just haven't had time with side hustle and weather and yeah, we're now firm in the middle of baseball season, so my time just isn't there right now like I wish it would be. I am now officially 7 weeks from this past Friday for me leaving on my trip. Still not 100% sure on routing. I'm leaning more towards heading towards Reno. And I'm actually leaning more towards just going ahead and knocking off and not even working that Friday now, seeing if I can maybe either just add one more vacation day to it or something. I don't know. We'll see. Because I won't be able to work that Sunday, which was kind of my original plan, but actually my original plan would have been to leave a week earlier, which would have not been a big deal. But I couldn't do that because that is the week that we are doing, or that is the day, that Sunday is the day we're doing family pictures. At least that's the plan right now. You gotta make the mom happy. If, you know, what's the old saying? If mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. If dad ain't happy, who cares? Yeah, that's my family right there. So yeah, originally, like I said, my plan would have been to leave on the 7th of June, but that got pushed back a week because that Sunday, which I think is the 9th, we're doing family pictures, so kind of stuck. Can't really leave out of town if they want the family pictures done and da-da-da. So yeah, that's kind of where that is. And that's kind of the whole reason for my issue with trying to go through Omaha is, well, can't really go through Omaha if can't really go through Omaha. Well, you don't want to be staying in Omaha or Council Bluffs during the College World Series because it's expensive. It's like trying to get a hotel room in and around Sturgis during the rally. You're going to spend 3 times more than the normal summer rate would be. In Omaha, you're probably about twice as much as what rooms normally would go for. So that's kind of where that is right now. I would love to be able to do it. I just know at this point it's not possible. Stopping in Omaha is not possible. So unless I take 30 across, maybe Grand Island probably is out of the realm of possibility. I think that's just too far to do in, say, 10 hours. Let's say I get off at 8. Let's say I get off work at 11 o'clock, and I got a 10-hour day of riding. I mean, that gets me in there at 9, and that's too late. 7:30. Okay, maybe if I'm taking, because of breaks and stuff, fine. If I don't leave till 1 o'clock, I kind of would like to only do about 350 miles. Now, if I leave at like 11, then yeah, you can do 450, 500. You just know you're going to have to click out miles big time. Which I can do. It's not my preference, but I can do it. I got hyper flash going on again. This thing, I don't know what is going on with the BCM on this thing. I've done the recalibrating a lot to deal with the fact that I got LEDs on this thing, but it just keeps giving me the hyper flash because, well, it sucks. So I'm running over to Rural King right now, and because I need to look for some new chains for my camper, because I extended them, but I put them too long, and I bought just regular chains, and they're pretty rusty. So we'll go ahead and look for either the gold-plated ones, or you know, they're not gold-plated, but they're kind of a golden color, or stainless if I can find those. In addition, the old man needs a couple of bolts for his log splitter. Not that we're really going to need the log splitter all that much for the next, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months. A bunch of stuff I'd like to do. It's just I'm kind of in a bad time frame right now. I don't have the time to do some of the stuff that I'd love to do, but because of that, yeah, this weekend the weather has kind of not been great. You know, Friday it rained pretty. You know, Friday afternoon, evening, and overnight. Friday night it rained pretty good. Last night it rained really good. Somebody said we got almost 1.5 inches of rain, which we didn't get that much by us. I think at one of the local airports they said that they got about 3/4 of an inch. So I mean, 1 inch I believe, 1.5 inches locally maybe, but you know, 3 inches I doubt. That's why golf this morning didn't happen. So then it was like, well, I'm going to get the grass cut at least in the front yard. The back was a little too wet. So I got that done this morning. And I was thinking, well, I'm going to go out riding. And I just kind of got done cutting the grass, got in my chair and kind of dozed off for a little bit. It's like, I don't really want to do anything. So I was working on doing a little bit of editing from my video from 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I think it was exactly 2 weeks ago. I'm probably going to film the either the ride video or the trip planning video for Sturgis next weekend. I'll probably do the trip planning first, just because, I mean, if you're going to Sturgis, you need to know, you know, basically how to get there, which, I mean, let's face it, it's 2024. If you can't figure out how to get somewhere using, you know, Apple Maps, Google Maps, MapQuest, you know, Rever, Maps, all those things that are out there, you got way more problems than, yeah, you got problems. It's not like we're the days of the early 90s where, you know, you basically needed to have an atlas with you, or you needed a, you know, folding maps with you. You don't need those anymore. You got them all on your phone. So when it comes to getting directions, that's not a big deal, but knowing where to stop, you know, for fuel, eats, stuff like that, it's a bigger deal if you're either A, in a large pack, or B, pulling a big camper like I will be, because, you know, between my truck and camper, I think I'm right around, I'm probably right around 40, 45, 50 feet long in total. And when you think about it, your normal semi-trailer is 53 foot. That's That's a significantly long vehicle. Okay, well, we're almost at Rural King, so I'll pick this up again when I get done getting my stuff I need. Alrighty, see you in a little bit. I didn't realize my battery was almost dead. Oh well. Yeah, so tried Rural King, struck out there. Tried Ace, struck out there. So I'm gonna head back to Michigan City now, and we're gonna head to the Green Store. And if you don't know what the Green Store is, it's the place where you could save big money. It's the place where you could save big money. Whoop, whoop. I don't have a lot of battery left, so this could very well cut out on me at some point. But yeah, like I said, struck out there, struck out at the Rural King. Ace, their chain cutter was broken, number one, and they didn't have any of the transport chain. You know, the kind of yellowish coated stuff. All they had was the standard chain, which, you know, it's just going to rust on me. And to be honest, I mean, I could use the standard chain, throw it in the vise, and just use the cutoff wheel and take out 3 links basically, and not have to worry about it. But yeah, I'd rather just get new chain that's not gonna rust. I mean, last year with the when I went to camp, I ended up just kind of zip tying it a little bit to kind of not have it so far dangling, and I could just throw something into the receiver, you know, that goes around the shank. They make them, and it would get it off the ground. But I'm going to spend $15 on something like that, and then I'm going to end up spending, let's say, $10 on a foot of chain to 2 new buckles, you know, 2 new couplers. It's like, yeah, in my opinion, I'm better off getting a chain that I don't have to, that I don't have to worry about rusting. At least that's my thinking of it. And besides, it's not like I'm in a hurry to get back home. I got time. You know, as long as I'm home by 3 o'clock, I'm fine. It gives me time to, you know, relax, get something to eat, chill. I'm an idiot. Yeah, chill and relax is the same thing, dumbass. Okay, well, since my battery's almost dead, I'm going to just go ahead and probably not do any other talking. I'm going to keep it rolling until the battery says I'm done, but I don't think anything else is going to come up, so we'll pick this up after the Green Store. Alright, so I wonder why it says this thing isn't fully charged. Oh well. Should have about 20 minutes of battery life, so that's okay, I think. Should be enough to get home. So kind of half success. I got the tap and die set, but they did not have the chain by the foot here. All they had was the, you know, the 10-foot-ish length stuff, and I didn't need that much. I need literally probably about half a foot, you know, yeah, probably a foot cut in half, you know, two 6-inch lengths to extend that safety chain. So kind of half a success. So my old man, we can get his thing fixed, and his log splitter fixed, and so that's good. I'm gonna head home now. I'm not gonna play the game and try to find this thing, you know, not go to another Ace and yeah, it's just not worth the headache. So I'm gonna get new gutters. And take kind of a little better ride home. Just hope I got enough battery to make it, because like I said, it says this battery's only like 50% charged, which is like it said 100% with my thing. What the hell? I don't know. Before I got cut off, the Taco John's and the Loves over there, I tried to go over there Thursday for dinner, and they were out of crunchy taco shells, they were out of ground beef, they were out of nacho cheese. I think they were out of chips too. Yeah, it's like, how do you run out of all that stuff? I don't get it. I don't get it. How do you run out of all that stuff? Uh-oh, he got himself a customer. Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? A city cop? I didn't know Westville had any F-150 police cars.